Happy Monday, everyone. I hope that everybody had a good weekend. I'm here with my bubbly, my first one of the day, so you're not allowed to judge me. Um, I just wanted to share the materials for today and give you an exciting resource that starts on April 30th that would become available to you guys and go over kind of the assignments for today. All right, so our exciting free resource is first, and then we'll do Book Buzz, which is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. And I wanted to share the IXL scoring guide with you that I am using so you know what it is. And then we'll do assignments for today and the review of the IXL assignment. Okay, so my exciting resource that I wanted to show you guys is Audiobook Sync, and it is free for all people ages 13 and up. And what it is it's an audiobook program. So when you sign up, you can download the app, which is, I think, something kind of like Overdrive, and they'll walk you through how to set it up. But it's totally free. You don't have to have a credit card or anything like that. And what happens is every week for 13 weeks, you get I think, 2 free audiobooks. So you get to download those and keep them forever. So you can see Monday's Not Coming, the 57 Bus, those are going to be available in the first week. And so it starts April 30th. And I know that Stalking Jack the Ripper, which is one of the book buzzes that we did, is during one of those weeks. And so you get to download those audiobooks for free. So even if you don't want to read those books that week, or even read them over the summer, but they look like something you might want to read next year, you can download those and have them there for you. So super awesome and totally a free resource for you guys. Okay, so it is Romance and Chick Lit Day, and the book again is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. So I'm going to read you the summary, and then I've included the first page. Okay. Theodore Finch is fascinated by death. Every day he thinks of ways he might kill himself, but every day he also searches for and manages to find something to keep him here and alive and awake. Violet Markey lives for the future, counting the days until graduation, when she can escape her small Indiana town and her aching grief in the wake of her sister's recent death. When Finch and Violet meet on the ledge of the bell tower at school, 6 stories above the ground, it's unclear who saves whom. Soon it's only with Violet that Finch can be himself, and it's only with Finch that Violet can forget to count away the days and start living them. But as Violet's world grows, Finch's begins to sink. So somebody calls this a do not miss for fans of Eleanor and Park and The Fault in Our Stars, and basically anyone who can breathe. That's from Justine Magazine. I haven't read it, but I think somebody has read it in class, and I'm not sure who it was. But if you're the person, then speak out and tell people if you liked it or didn't like it. So I'm going to read the first page to you guys. Okay, so this is from Finch's perspective. I am awake again, day 6. Is today a good day to die? This is something I ask myself in the morning when I wake up. In third period, when I'm trying to keep my eyes open while Mr. Schroeder drones on and on. At the supper table as I'm passing the green beans. At night when I'm lying awake because my brain won't shut off due to all, I'm going to move myself here, there is to think about. Is today the day? And if not today, when? I'm asking myself this now as I stand on a narrow ledge 6 stories above the ground. I'm so high up I'm practically part of the sky. I look down at the pavement below and the world tilts. I close my eyes, enjoying the way everything spins. Maybe this time I'll do it. Let the air carry me away. It will be like floating in a pool, drifting off until there is nothing. I don't remember climbing up here. In fact, I don't remember much of anything before Sunday, at least not anything so far this winter. This happens every time. The blanking out, the waking up. I'm like that old man with the beard, Rip Van Winkle. Now you see me, now you don't. All right, so that is the book buzz for today. People are sending me their letters. That's awesome. I wish I could prevent. Actually, I think I can go in and enable the emails to stop popping up, but I always forget. Okay. So what's next? IXL scoring guide. I had some emails on Friday over the weekend where people were spending like an hour and a half, over an hour and a half on IXLs. And that's really not the intention. The intention is for it to be like a 10-minute, 15-minute exercise. And I don't know if you guys are shooting for 100 or you think you have to get to 100. So I wanted to share my percentage grade with you. So I went in and did I think I did today's assignment that I'm giving you. I went in and did it myself to see how long it would take me. And I realized that, I'm not you. And so that's why I assign different classes and different people different levels of the same exercise. But I did the 10th grade one. And, it took me 10 minutes to get a 95. And I stopped at 10 minutes because I kind of, that's all I wanted to do was test it out. So if you achieve a 90, then you've got the points, the full points for the assignment. Okay? That doesn't mean that you're getting a 90 on the assignment, that you'll get the 3 out of 3 points. Okay? An 80 to an 89 on the IXL scoring guide, that will get you a 2.5 out of 3. It's supposed to say 70 to 79. I'll fix that. Is a 2 out of 3. 50 to 69 is a 1.5. Below 50 is a 0.5. And if you don't do it, it's 0, right? Which I put in there as placeholders. So I'll put in the 0 exempt for now. And that way you can see that you're missing that and you need to do it. Okay, that doesn't mean that you get a 0 and no chance to do it. But that's really for me and for you to know that you need to get that done at some point. Okay? So there's the scoring guide, and I'll actually type this up into a Google Doc and I'll attach it to today's materials. So no worries about that. That way you have it after I fix the 70 to 79%. All right. So let's go over your assignments for today. So you're going to complete your independent reading. For CPs, that's 20 minutes. For generals, it's 15. And then you're going to log your reading for today. So on a piece of paper that you folded hot dog style and you're using as your bookmark, or in a Google Doc that you're keeping an ongoing record of that you can share with me, or however you want to do it, that you can submit it to me on Friday, you're logging your reading. I read from page 5 to page 20. I read from page 10 to page 15, whatever it is. Okay? Then I'll give you a quick write assignment. And then I'll go over the IXL assignment today with you, which is identifying and correcting errors with plural and possessive nouns. So this is due Wednesday at 11:59. This is kind of your grammar exercise for the week, which I didn't give you yesterday, and I'm giving you today. Okay? So your quick write for today, or your writing assignment for today, you are, after you read today, creating a meme that best applies to your reading for today. So under the meme, if you're doing it in a Google Doc or on a separate piece of paper, if you're writing it by hand, explain the meme in 3 to 4 complete sentences. This meme should relate to the theme, the overall plot, or a specific character and his or her traits in the book. I've included a meme generator. It's pretty funny. and pretty user-friendly in today's materials, so have fun with it. And you can just click on the generate meme link and copy the image and paste it into your Google Doc. That's what I did. So I did this assignment and I attached it to today's materials. So you can read mine, and I look forward to reading yours. The next thing is I just wanted to briefly go over the IXL assignments. So I decided to do a little sketch for you guys. And then after I had it in my brain, and then when I put it down on paper, I was like, this looks a little weird, but whatever. So the apostrophe is supposed to have his arm around her shoulder, like, this is my girl. That was the intention. So anyway, that's why I said this is an apostrophe, not an alien attached to her, like sucking her lifeblood away or whatever he's doing. So talking about knowing the difference between whether or not you need to use an apostrophe or if it's just talking about like more than one thing. Okay, so look at the example. So if I started walking now, I will reach Bradley's gas station, right? So that's why it has an apostrophe between the Y and the S in 2 days' time. So we know that we need to put the apostrophe after the S in days because we're talking about more than 1 day, right? 2 days' time. Who's owning the time? Well, the days are really, it's talking about the day's time. Versus it will take 2 days to reach Bradley's if I start walking now. Right? The days don't own anything in this sentence, so you don't need to put an apostrophe there. Okay? So one of the things that you're going to be asked to do and why you need to read carefully over the sentences and take your time until you kind of get the hang of it or you're more confident is singular possessive versus plural possessive. Okay? I returned the lady's purses to the store because she, so I know that it's only one, had no practical need for 5 Fendi clutches during this coronavirus pandemic. Versus plural possessive saying, I returned the ladies' purses to the store for them. Okay, those two don't match. It's talking about the singular ladies' purses, but then it's saying them because they had no need for 20 Fendi clutches during this coronavirus pandemic. So we need to change ladies to ladies plural apostrophe. Okay? So we need to put the apostrophe in there like that. Okay? All right. Now we have to go all the way back through. Oh my gosh, Mrs. G, get it together. Okay. Another thing that might pop up is its versus its. Having the apostrophe between the T and the S on its versus not. So when you have its, ITS, no apostrophe, that means that you're indicating possession. So I was very upset when my porcelain sculpture of Jane Austen broke after I dropped it on its head. Whose head? Its head. Okay? Versus, it's unfortunate, it is unfortunate, it's a contraction for everyone in my house that I can't find toilet paper at the Hannaford and Caribou. I'm very bitter about it. Don't ask me about it. Okay, so what I have done with today's materials is I have included a couple of quizzes links, and you are more than welcome to practice those. You can call up a friend and do it at the same time, and practice that a little bit before you do the IXL. It's not due today. It's due tomorrow, Wednesday, at 11:59 p.m. So don't feel like you have to rush and get that done. You have an extra day to do it. All right. So practice a little bit. If you're working on it and you're struggling with it, then email me and say, Mrs. G, can you hop on Google Meet and help me with this? Sure. Like if depending on what time it is, I can either do it instantly or I can set up a time with you during my office hours. So those are your assignments, And if you have questions, you know the ways you can get a hold of me. And I hope you all are doing well and you have a great Tuesday. Bye.